screaming my name, taking it all. Settle the score, no, I will not take a loss. Taking it all. Kicking the door, dropping you down to the floor. We taking it all. Ready for war, better than ever before. Taking it all. Breaking the walls, my bloodline is hard to the core. We taking it all.
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jey are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams, but the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any two of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jey could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day one. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place. And there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions Xavier Woods and Big E. The New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell? New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown. In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
There you see what it's all about. Tag Team Gold. The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight. Scoreboard! Shoulders are down! Jimmy Uso with an easy kick out.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos...
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules, a 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. unforgettable.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Oh, what a forearm.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso Penitentiary.
From the middle rope.
Oh, what a splash! That has to take all the breath out of you.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
And he has an answer for Big E. New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup.
The challenger is going for it. He forces a break before the count of 2.
Not time to expect victory yet.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Face buster plants him. Lift it up. What's next? Finds a way to get out of it, and that indecisiveness proved to be costly.
I have a feeling the Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
Well, two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, we're talking about super teams. Well, these two teams are these proverbial super teams in WWE.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. The champ looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah, and Jay had him well measured.
Returning to the ring now.
Trapped in the corner. No escape from these punches.
The Usos following with a pin for the title. And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions. Here are your winners, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. Hell in a Cell just became the Uso Penitentiary.
It was barbaric. It was volatile.
It lived up to the hype is what it did. The two greatest tag teams in the entire industry, raising the bar of competition inside the demonic structure.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
Gentlemen, it's glow time!
I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home?
No, get up, Corey. When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion. And tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match. She said, new country, same sheep. Bayley is nothing if not confident headed into this match.
Oh, and everything you just said is indicative of the new attitude, the new personality of Bayley.
Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for a record-setting 279 days. She's won every title available in WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a Money in the Bank winner. Bayley's accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beat Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on the champion.
What an exciting moment for both of these competitors tonight, but once the bell rings, it's down to business. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And her opponent, from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
For the first time ever, we have a Women's Championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight? Bayley versus Naomi, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make even more history.
And Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself.
Forearm smash! Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a three-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back.
Gut kick!
Nothing fancy there. Bayley's being caught off guard by Naomi. The champ wasn't expecting such a flurry of offense from the challenger.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off from Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not
taking flight. She turns that attack away.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting. Oh, look out.
Diving body splash.
More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. Bayley sent to the outside.
Taking flight. Look out below. From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
On a flying forearm smash. And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion. Everybody talks about Becky Lynch on Raw. They're now talking about Rhea Ripley in NXT. But Bayley has been the longest reigning champ in SmackDown history.
And you read off all the accolades, all the championships she has held. Yet for some reason, Bayley still finds herself overlooked.
Comes crashing down. Ooh. That kick will stop you in your tracks. Placed against the turnbuckles. Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle. Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to recapturing the championship.
Down they go.
And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here. Being placed onto the top rope.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the?
I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Right to the gut.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Yeah, Naomi's at full throttle.
Takedown, and now punches right.
Oh, my goodness. Just striking at will.
There it is. Reversal.
Sunset flip applied.
Not done there.
There it is. It is. It's locked in.
Oh, I think she's going to do it. I think Bayley's...
A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. Look at Bayley, Thesz press, and Bayley hammered away.
Takedown, rolls through, shoulders down.
Oh, this has got to be it.
And the champ can't keep the challenger down long.
Incredible power to kick out at just one.
Quick thinking from Naomi.
One up, uh-oh.
Fighting out, hammering away with punches to the face. Wasting no time, into the cover.
How at this point?
Oh, kick right to the back of the leg. Rose plan.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
2 count. Still in this, the title hangs in the balance.
Somehow, this title is still up for grabs.
Now might be a good time to regroup, rethink your plan.
And after a devastating move like that, Bayley now having to contend with the fact that it's not over yet.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems.
Bullseye with the drop kick.
Power drop kick.
Boom, rear view.
Connecting.
Can the champ recover from that. And now Naomi is thriving off the audience.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Review by Naomi.
We might see a new champion crown.
Shoulders are down. Naomi did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Atha and Sika, without the Wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Atha and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Atha and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans, accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. The trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Atha after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then, a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Alpha, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Alpha and Sika, and then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight. Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit? Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano at a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Alpha and Sika clearly not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans. Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces, I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the lion's den.
Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical. huge big boot. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it will take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Slam down. Straight impact on the throat.
Alpha's all fired up.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Wow. Oh, stomping away. Tops their opponent. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that. Oh, right across the throat.
Papa and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters. Ooh.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them. Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans through a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker. And now headed to the outside. Bang! Stiff headbutt. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
So far, this tables match has been just as brutal as we anticipated. We might want to get mobile, boys.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is only temporary. Debilitating attack on the leg.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Headbutt. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable... Popped up! Into the Samoan drop! Incredible! Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise. And now he's looking to lock in this submission. Targeting the shot. Escape and a takedown.
Did you hear that impact? And out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
And he now slides back into the ring. Boom!
The Dudley Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika... Incoming! Through the air! And connects! Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent. We all know what is going through their head here. Yep, destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck.
Punch right in the head.
Look at this.
Ooh, thunderous headbutt. Oh, no, he's in the line of danger now.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys. And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners,
Owens standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's rogue bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question. The future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, Each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day off his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place?
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off.
Well, Mello talked about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match going to happen?
As we say at WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wesley to be Carmelo. From behind, schoolboy.
Shoulders down.
For the win. Immediately powers out.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
From behind. Chop block.
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Mello has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Mello has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face to face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
Both men have earned their status.
Now, this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness, Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Melo and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Melo-bration and getting a real match.
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight?
Did you see Melo's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at Spring Break and 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it will be the one who leaves with the title.
Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. He's got two sets of eyes watching his every move, so he needs to outmaneuver both Melo and Trick to succeed.
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the big... Oh, Skullboy! Shoulders down here! Whip break, so the pin's called off.
Into the turnbuckle yet again. Overhead suplex.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Oh, man.
The whole ring in between them and a collision in the corner.
You got to imagine that Roman Reigns, the Usos, even Paul Heyman are watching this match closely right now.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. We're talking about the man who has held the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship for...
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Side slam.
You got to be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold. This is grueling. Look at that. Right now, he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does. Springboard, but nobody home.
Big forearm.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end.
Desperate use of the headbutt to get out of trouble. Let me point out that this is brutally unfair to the A-Champ. He prepared for Wes Lee or a night off. Now he's not getting either? This is ridiculous. The advantage is clearly in the hands of Solo Sikoa, who's had something up his sleeve all night.
Well, you think Melo was regretting the attack on Wes Lee earlier tonight?
Hayes regrets nothing. Don't you dare second-guess the A-Champ, Saxton.
Placing him in the corner.
Bang! Oh, a knee! Lights out. Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now
What?
Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Oh, and a spinning solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
From the top.
Solo with the Samoan splash.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. Stiff elbow will break that up.
Oh. And a kick.
Went for the springboard and missed. Oh, predicted what was coming.
Carmelo showing that Carmelo Hayes with a...
Oh my goodness, what a cutter. Perfect execution from the champ.
What's it gonna take to put this match away?
I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
What a way to celebrate a year of NXT 2.0. Two of its brightest stars going to war for the North American title.
Solo and Melo showing just how they've revitalized this brand.
Up and down, what a gourd buster.
Superstar setting up.
Oh, what a slam! Planted him.
Hayes now on the offensive.
Just mounted with punches.
And a stomp to the gut.
He was waiting for it the whole time.
This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Ooh, what a headbutt. And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull.
Using the cranium. Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
All eyes are on Solo now.
Oh, right to the throat.
Oof. Solo making it loud and clear for his opponent tonight.
Up and down, what a gourd buster. Solo lining it up, maybe moments away from...
Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike. The challenger clearing a path to the top. What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. It is the North American title.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own, but that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who is blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother in arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Oh, shoulder to the gut. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
That's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Oh, toss to ringside.
Seth Rollins' arrogance on full display with that gesture.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Coming back from the outside now. Oh, caught with the elbow. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep us cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
He's got him square in his sights here. Rollins is feeding off the WWE Universe. Hoisted up. Gutbuster. Oh.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Knee right to the midsection. Setting them up for the Falcon Arrow. Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage.
And clearly going after his core to slow him down.
Rollins pulling out. Oh, and Rollins! Here comes Seth! Sling blade!
Rollins in complete control. Superman punch!
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former...
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Ooh, great anticipation.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Giving up finish this.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Rollins getting worked on here.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Reigns really having his way right here.
The power and rage of the tribal chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Gets lifted into position.
Big powerbomb. And his core remains the focus here.
Every blow taking more of his breath away.
Rapid fire Samoan drop. The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Oh!
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half, but Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade.
And he slides him back to the mat. Oh, that didn't go as Seth designed.
Kick to the gut.
Backed around into a neck breaker. Bam! We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Ooh!
Shoulder tackle to the body.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
And Reigns is holding nothing back against Rollins. Strong right.
Roman Reigns ready to go. Superman punch.
Reigns once again proving just how dominant he can be.
It all comes natural to him.
Reigns has identified the target. Stand by. Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this.
Counter right when it was needed. And he goes crashing to the outside. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the competition to a pulp. Tonight, they're doing it to each other. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's your answer.
Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap there? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
Oh, man. Oh, Reigns is wasting no motion.
Rollins has to find a way to right the ship here. And into the corner he goes. Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exorcised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief.
guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
Taking it all, settle the score. No, I will not take a loss. Taking it all, kicking the door, dropping you down to the floor. We taking it all, ready for war, better than ever before. Taking it all.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
For this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob.
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight.
Boom!
8 men in this
From the top! Elbow drop!
Ooh! A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here. This War Games just got Usyk, Zayn joining the original bloodline side. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Catches a punch.
At this stage, there has to be some concern.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
New entrant about to come in, and not a moment too soon. Climbing up the War Games steel structure. Be careful.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Into the cage, no room for error.
Oh no, has it lined up for the kill shot.
Jumping leaping attack. He's standing tall on top of the cage now.
It's crazy.
Really took a gamble there, and it cost everything.
There's no way anybody can continue after landing like that.
That'll jam your tailbone.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Right to the face.
My God.
Top rope.
But now here's Jey Uso.
Will Jay take advantage?
A reversal. Well scouted. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table.
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa? There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside the structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Oh, strong impact. Jay looking a little less than main event after that one. And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of
Jay nailed all of it.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself a tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level.
And Jay saw it coming in a dragon scream.
Uso,
Now
Jimmy Uso splash. Jimmy might have just finished things. Oh, what a headbutt. On the mark. Taken down by the neck.
Oh, a count by Sami Zayn.
That could put Tama down for good.
Packed crowd on their toes. This is what it is all about.
It was a hell of a DDT there.
Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy
Uso.
And now Jimmy Uso.
Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
Calculate.
What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here? DDT! We're about to end this fight.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
Neckbreaker.
Ouch.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Uso.
Uso splash. Jimmy with a game ender. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided. Devastating elbow.
Oh, rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
right back to the well.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT. And that took Reigns down. Backbreaker. Ouch. And he avoids what was coming. Oh, and a knee to the face.
And Tagaloa heads him off with the pass.
Hello, kick by Sami Zayn.
Zayn has this wrapped up.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant. And the focus of the attack continues to be the head.
It's a very effective target in the long run.
Oh my God, what a kick. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
Snapmare takedown.
Slap jab. Way up there.
Oh, ouch.
Looking for something under the apron before entering.
He might be the smartest man in the ring right now, ensuring himself a bit of an edge. Coming in with the heavy hardware to even the odds. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long. Slam the door shut and brace for impact. War Games are taking flight.
Look at this. Right on the arm.
Sit-out powerbomb. No coming back from Reigns after that. Uso.
And now here's Jey Uso.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here. Oh, super kick, a double super kick.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now?
Slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next.
From the top.
Double axe handle.
That hit connects for Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark. Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Sami Zayn looking for it.
He's able to beat him 2 count.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. And that attack has the street champ looking a little less tough. This could do it for the win.
And a kick out at only one. How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude.
Got there. This is almost over.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Nothing fancy here. Instant victory.
Reverses the penitent.
And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into 2 groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was Of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Taz and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all four competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Taz and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
Their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
The Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents two teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenal so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Tama with a devastating assault.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits. And Tama channeling his energy here.
Unpacks a well-placed punch.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Oh, man. Stomping. Ouch.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Ooh. Brutal impact into the corner. something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Oh! Boom! Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course... Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders. Drop kick from behind.
Boom! Puts the boot to the midsection.
Oh! Bam!
And Tez was expecting that.
Hung out to dry. Oh!
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
Getting the fresh partner in here.
And here we go.
Straight punch.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting.
Up high.
Wow! Cross body!
Tama putting it all on the line.
From the top. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads. And Dawkins is really being knocked around here.
From the top, misses big time. Vicious right forearm. And he gets directed into the corner.
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Caught with a clothesline.
Taking things to the top rope.
From the top. Diving headbutt.
Tama has culminated a great game plan now.
Big time offense from Tama.
Forearm smash. Up the rope he goes.
Lift off. Ooh, right on point. Forget about it.
And yet another
From the top.
diving headbutt. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again. We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Ford's having trouble fighting. From the top, splash. The Profits are down, and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards. Getting tagged in.
Dawkins with the reversal.
Now he's looking for some momentum.
Yeah, Dawkins' survival instincts are taking over. Soaring.
Off the mark with that one.
outside. Oh, man, he's ready to go. What's he going to do here? Thinking of going high risk. Here we go. Full head of speed. Suicide dive! What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
Down, head over heels. And now gets tossed into the ring. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Sound strategy going after the torso like this, making it extremely hard to breathe with each targeted attack. Delivers an axe handle. And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
Haku just smothering his opponent with offense.
Into a sit-out pile driver. Big forearm. Oh, look at this.
Ooh, what a headbutt. Taking aim on the arm. He quickly gets out of dodge.
Lifted and completely helpless here. And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out.
Good defense there. Oh, brutal forearm.
Gets driven into the corner. Dawkins' attack gets reversed. Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Tossing them aside. Ooh. Dawkins could be moments away from being beaten.
Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku with the tongue and death grip.
The more he fights, there's the save. That's just good teamwork. Clothesline to the back of the neck. And Haku looked rocked after that. Yeah, with that, the Street Profits proved that where there's smoke, there's also fire to get burned with. Oh, into the cover! He scores an early fall. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Boom, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Coming in off the tag. Oh, a knee. Lights out. He wants it one more time. A huge impact. And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke. Oh. What a counter.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Tama putting it all on the line.
In position. He's painting a bullseye on. Up high. Diving crossbody. Throwing all caution to the wind. Oh!
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Montez is definitely in peril here.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again. Now Tama needs to end this. Is it enough? The cover. There's two. Second fall for the Islanders. And they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time. Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just...
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
Usos! Hey, hey, main event Jey Uso is now in your city! It's just me, Oos! Okay, day one, it's just me, Oos! Day one, it's just me, Oos! Okay, day one, it's Jey. I let them all up and knock them down like this! I did. Hey, it's on me now, Oos!
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead. Grinding your way through the Bloodline, one of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow! How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire Bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table. Ouch. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
Ooh! This onrush has got to be draining Sikoa.
Yeah, and you can see Solo is just being overwhelmed by Roman here.
Not looking good. In this position.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
He's looking fairly drained.
So ruthless.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Wards that off. What a response.
Vicious right forearm. Big blow could be felt throughout the arena. Just breaking down the opponent. Just disrespectful.
Oh, no.
He is donning the crimson mask.
What a callous attack.
Superman punch. Reigns just completely leveled Solo with...
Reigns is setting up, Michael. Here it comes. Spear. Wow, Reigns nailed it. Reigns in the corner, ready to strike.
Spear impact.
Feeling like it's over for Sikoa.
Boom. Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Ouch. Clubbing strike breaks up that move.
Reigns able to sidestep.
And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area. Just grounded and pounded. And he turned it around.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Will it be? Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Sikoa just unable to stop this attack.
Solo needs to start reacting quicker.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Up high.
Good Lord, taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Followed by a forearm smash.
Roman looking to put Solo in his place here and now.
Reigns.
Now the guillotine choke is taking out so many superstars.
And it's just too much. Has to submit.
It's all over for Solo Sikoa. No match for the gauntlet.
There goes one competitor, but there's still plenty of time and plenty of obstacles left in this one.
The next combatant is Rosie, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
Going to the cover. And kicks out before the count.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Ooh. He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. Here it comes. Superman punch.
And shoulders are down. Powering out in one.
Not getting to two at this point has got to say something.
Smash after the stomps.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
But one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control.
Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
Spear! Reigns got all of it.
Cover! 2. Rosie's out of here. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Around and around we go. I got lost in the entry pool, but believe me, this thing's far from over. And now we've got Tama stepping up in this gauntlet match. Gosh, a ref getting caught in the crossfire.
Roman cannot be stopped here.
Reigns is picking up steam.
Falcon arrow.
Oh. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Vicious right forearm.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Tama is really falling behind.
This is a good job of keeping Tama in check.
Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders and driven down with a flapjack.
He's taking a bit of damage from these blows.
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Into the pin attempt. And he gets the shoulder up before 2.
This isn't even close to over. Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash after the stomps.
Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders.
Oklahoma slam. Roman's on a roll here.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Sent to the corner. Shoulder to the stomach.
Oh, a knee. Lights out.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Ooh. Gets clobbered with the axe handle. The Tribal Chief locked and loaded.
Superman punch. Cover. 2. Well, Tama got been eliminated.
One superstar down, many more to go. Throwing down the gauntlet.
And now it's Jimmy entering the gauntlet.
Wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Reigns cuts him off.
Vicious. Insulting.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Jimmy keeps getting cut down at every move. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. Now trampling the opposition.
Oh, man, what a boot.
Ooh. That vicious streak of Jimmy Uso somewhat returned in kind there.
And Reigns doing some proverbial smashing there.
Forearm smash. Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Boom! Chopped down with the axe handle.
Stopping their opponent. That's a good way to make your presence felt. Oh, man.
Punch him in the chest.
Each shot landing with a little bit
stop your opponent.
And there goes Jimmy Uso, set to the outside hard. Here we go, cleaning up the announce table.
We know what's coming next.
This match is getting more chaotic by the second.
And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, man. This match has spilled out to our announcers area.
Let's hope they take it back in the ring soon. Snapmare. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
The official stepped in and put an end to that real quick.
Effective dodge there.
Jimmy Uso getting worked on right now.
Jimmy here in a disheartening position. Got him right where he wants him. Spear by Reigns. Terrible position for Jimmy.
Two. So long to Jimmy Uso. He couldn't finish the gauntlet tonight.
5 more challengers left to go. Can it be done? Gauntlet time for Rocky Maivia. Here we go.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
Roman being the aggressor.
Overwhelming attacks from Roman now.
We have seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible that this match hasn't ended yet.
It might just be a matter of time. This one is close to coming to a head.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh.
Retaliated with a head-turning clothesline.
The arm absorbing the damage. Maivia gets stonewalled.
Big forearm. Oh, God. Oh, no. Trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
And repeated impact.
Roll up here. Only getting one out of that pin.
Not quite.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Kick to the gut. Boom!
DDT.
Stopping their
Forearm smash.
A sound suplex.
Driven into the barricade. Into the barricade.
Oh, man!
Maivia in a state of distress.
Heavy work being done to Maivia right now.
Oh, man! Right to the esophagus.
The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
Ooh, hello.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade.
Man, what a hit.
Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse.
The referee is so close to calling a countout.
Oh, boy. Back in the ring. I thought the count was going to end this one.
Roman Reigns has just taken command.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Launches into the air with a super Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
One down, 4 more to go. We've got ourselves a gauntlet, gentlemen.
Interesting. Jay has a very good chance in this gauntlet match.
Jay is getting beaten down.
Yeah, but Uso's just one move from turning this around.
Oh, ouch! And the forearm smash. Oh!
Oh, God.
Reigns has his opponent. Uh-oh! Using the elbow.
Here.
Letting his opponent out of the pin.
Yeah, gotta wonder what he's thinking. He counters with a great reversal. The pin doesn't even last to a count of 1.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting.
Bam! But Reigns! Reigns got all of it.
Cover! 2. Call it a night. Jey Uso's gone from this gauntlet match.
Yeah, but we still have 3 more entrants in the wings. Here we go with Rikishi next into the gauntlet.
Right to the throat. And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now.
That's telling your opponent you don't deserve to share this stage with me. Superman punch.
Referee in position. 2 count. No, he pops the shoulder before 3.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
Forearm smash. Oh! Things now not going well for Rikishi.
Yeah, Rikishi's on the wrong side of every exchange.
To the jaw. Look at Reigns, top rope. From the top.
Piercing elbow.
Came down like a lead balloon.
There's 2. He's gone. Rikishi's not moving on in this gauntlet.
All right, here we go with our second to last entrant.
And now it's Tama Tonga entering the gauntlet. Oh, God, what a shot to the face.
And as we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
Reigns is picking up steam.
And the forearm smash.
And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here. Oh! These attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, as Roman came ready to assert his dominance and is doing just that.
Boom, what impact!
Denied with an elbow.
Crucial turnaround here because Tama was falling behind.
Yeah, Tama Tonga able to momentarily stop the damage, but will he also gain command of this match?
He gets back in right before the count. Oh, kick right to the gut. How are they going to get away with this?
Oh, this is bull.
And a kick out.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back.
Oof. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Ooh. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Ooh. Who will break first? That was the question. Piercing the throat. Reigns sizing up the target. And that can vanquish Tama.
Looking for the pin. We have an elimination. Tama Tonga eliminated. Out of here.
Here they are, our final entrant in this match.
Here might be looking to make a statement in this gauntlet match.
With authority.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Kick to the gut. Boom!
DDT.
Right in the breadbasket.
He's looking a little worn down now.
And that's the kind of offense that's going to earn Reigns a spot in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, and Roman fights back. Placed him in the corner here.
Non-stop blows.
My God, enough!
Maivia isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Maivia is on the wrong side of most of these exchanges.
Smash after the stops.
Ooh.
Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move.
Superman punch! He's got something in mind.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed him. He's in a bit of agony now.
Oh, what a right!
Yeah, that's it. Here we go. It's popping off. Ooh.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
The fight is on. It is furious.
Bang. Oof.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting.
And a stomp to the gut.
Roman cannot be stopped here.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No!
He can't seem to find any answer here.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. Punch right in the head. Just a ruthless streak for the world to see. And he's hanging him up on the second rope.
Using the ropes to wear out his opponent.
Pow, what a shot.
And Peter Maivia can't mount any offense.
Yeah, Maivia's having trouble fighting back. Oof. Ow.
Maivia able to evade.
Oof.
Oh, kick connects.
That one just busted open Peter Maivia.
Ooh, sharp kick. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Reigns, ready to strike.
Superman punch.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Superman punch.
And to finish things off, there's the spear by the Tribal Chief.
The cover. Or taking on some damage.
Yes, Roman Reigns with the victory.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the